It's just going to be that instant trade. Sees actually is going to catch Mazzino out, so a little bit of a problem for him, at least in these initial stages, but he's just going to take that deep space, already managing to find a kill and looking for a little bit more. It's shaky, but he gets the job done.
Fantastic start, and now Mazzino able to heal himself up as well, so he'll be close to 100 whenever they come into this late round fight. And of course, only Sagetsu left, only a matter of time before he fell. 1-0 for Crew.
They don't have their wall to try and get into the afterplan. Actually, Keston, it looks like he's about to get aggressive.
Yep, he's right into their spawn, and a free kill to Zip and ult pop. That's going to stop counter utility coming through, and maybe allow him to get rezzed, at least distract them a moment longer as Nagzit comes up to trade out that life. They might still be able to get over there and recover him if they can deal with good old Artis. He's being pushed on, and the kill is found. Will they get him? No. No, they won't. Just about missed. They're actually able to find the trade on a Mazzino, which means no res to play with. And the wall's already down and broken open. They've got a decent foothold to retake into this, as long as they don't lose anyone before that. And in fact, they gain another kill.
Xiao just looks like he's come online in this round. A couple of kills already, giving them that advantage. Now, they will have a little bit of afterplant utility still to play with. You can see the snake bites going in, but Zipan just running forward. And actually, Saigetsu gets an instant headshot as well.
Crew have been sat outside B site with, like, at most a player mid, but often it's been all five.
It'll just be Nags.
And the same thing here, where 5 players are moving towards this site, and that's plenty of targets for Xiao to wall bang onto. That's one connection, one more needed. He's so low, but he's surviving. The heal can come back online. They want to hunt him down here and now before that's a reality. And he's gone!
Oh, he's got stuck by the snake bite. His own wall that kind of left him trapped. Now the Viper's Pit is going to go in with the res. Oh, it's a little bit awkward. Actually, Zipan is going to manage to drop one, but they lost a teammate in response, and Kesnit behind them. The other side will give it away, and a shot actually not connected. Looked like it would have been a free kill to at least start things off. He gets there in the end, though. Zipan down, and Artis hoping he can do the same.
They should realize there could be an AWP in play for FPX. The money definitely allows it. Oh, the positioning is huge. Kesnit, I don't know that he got that kill off the flash, but off the positioning for it at least. That AWP left on Artis so far away and thinking.
So it's just been really, really difficult to play against.
It reeks of confidence over on the Crew side, but maybe that's going to do something for FPX. They've taken down Nags. The early fight is a success, and a follow-up from Sagetsu even better. They've traded out on back yellow, and Artis can still escape here, but he wants to stick around, cause some more damage. Cost him his life, and a plant can come through. There is an opportunity now, once again, for Crew to get this one across the line. No res, no Hunter's Fury, and maybe no Sage. Mazzino. Oh, that's a big oversight.
Mazzino does manage to turn it back, though. Goes for the swing, but doesn't manage to connect the shots. He is one away. And he's even reading where Zipan might be coming from. The reload will definitely have been heard. Should have a decent idea that he's towards yellow and just looking to try and isolate one of these battles. He'll do just that, but does he expect the player coming in from behind? It seems like he does. Even hearing that boombot coming out, Mazzino puts it down! It is a 4K for him. The boombot even kills him off. The poison orb in mid, a complete change-up of the things they've been doing throughout the entirety of this half. Saigetsu's actually going to win the battle versus Mazzino, and actually Xiao, the swing out, gets another.
Fantastic stuff. 2-man advantage to play with. Res online, practically all of their ultimates to attempt to close this one out. With a minute on the clock, Crew gonna find it difficult to make any sort of solid decision here. It's pretty much stuck between a rock and a hard place, and Angel, he's making that one a little bit tougher as Crew lose all but one.
Well, they might need him. Man down as they try and get back in on this retake. They've already lost their utility, but it is going to be Xiao managing to find one. A TP away, stuck in the corner, but was surviving at least a little bit. Mazzino trading thing back into advantage, and it's not pretty from either players, but eventually Saigetsu gets the job done. Again, the advantage still sticks for a little longer, but Saigetsu comes up with the... By the looks of it, well, that wall might be about to go down.
Whoa! So is Mazzino! What a shot by Angel! A double opening for FPX that leaves Crew, well, running for the hills. Klaus is moving in towards Kitchen, and we might already have a save called. Whether that's possible or not, well, FPX fully committing to this site. Crew are a little slow on the rotate. They didn't overcommit to it. Mazzino able to find one. He's delaying a little. He's got a wall to counter, but he's being swung. It's dangerous, and he'll just about make it to safety behind. A trade comes in, and I mean, that's perfect. Mazzino's wall distracts long enough as he attempts to put it down that they drop Artist. They get a foothold around the side of Yellow. A quick kill, and now some danger. Sagetsu, he's walking around with full HP. Xiao is beside him. They've got a res, but no opportunity to use it safely. And if they find Sagetsu, this may well be all over. Xiao is only barely holding on, and he's dropped now. The Viper, the last man standing. And that op shot, it takes him. Isn't actually that much. In fact, with a heal of his own used, he's practically back up to full HP, above half shields. Artist tucked up close, won't find anything. One and the Viper's pit. We're slowing it down.
Yeah, that's the thing. They've got the null command, so I think then we're going to try and use that just to take the extra space instead. If Viper's pit comes through, it might just be a little bit of an oversight, but maybe they did need it. They've just been slaughtered by FPX. Every single player getting a kill within a second, and now Nags is just trying to hold on to this operator. He won't be allowed.
Make it past the rope with where they are. That ultimate could make all the difference, though. Look at them running for the hills.
Yeah, wasn't able to dodge it, so it has actually caught. Kesnit, though, is going to be getting a kill over the top, and Mazzino just pushing through mid. Has found another! The flank, though, coming through from Artist. The second player hiding within has made this at least a competitive round. A 2 versus 2. Xiao also having the res available. Might be able to bring someone back, but they are quite far away.
Yeah, you got to go back. All the way back to A lobby if you're going to be doing that. 15 seconds on the clock. A shock dart's still online, but it won't be doing anything, even if it hits damage. Xiao's got this plan secured. I almost feel like he'll run for the hills here, but the reality is if you do that, you isolate your teammate, and if you don't, though, it looks like Nags is going to be taking you down. Zipan left alone, showstopper in hand. He pops it, he's looking for him, and he sees him up top. Just a moment too late, 7 bullets, and he'll find him with one of the last. 20 seconds left. Once FPX make a move forward on A, that's when the rotations will come in, when Crew will be a bit more hesitant to approach it with caution, but they've won the fights. They actually caught Artist lurking inside of Kitchen. They've stopped this push forward. They've dropped the spike, and there's no time, even if that fight was to go Angel's way, but it doesn't. Crew.
Mazzino on the other side of the map. It's just, can they do anything to actually deny this plant? If it goes down, it's going to be a very difficult position, and this late flank coming through from 2 players just makes it so easy on the cleanup. Wonderful stuff from FPX, and while Mazzino might just want to save the gun, he's at least going to try and make this a little bit more costly, attempting the 1v5, and if there's any man to do it, it would be him. A whiff shot, but eventually Angel peeks alongside his teammate, and after being
push forward and help him out, he's got the foothold of the site, but now he's moving forward alone. Teammate's not able to train just yet. It was for the information, and now the swings come through. The boom bot on Mazzino, and it's a distraction. He's swinging through with Klaus above, taking the double, and putting FPX again on the back foot. 2 versus 4. The op of Artist not given the opportunities, but now a chance with that Viper's Pit coming online. They're going to try to sneak up beside it, but finding the players inside of this will be a tough task. They haven't got the utility to push them out. They have to rely on the duels when they go running in. But look at the sneaky angle by Mazzino. He's creeping around the side. He's dropped the spike. And now they can just set their eyes on that.
30 seconds left.
Oh!
yeah, he's actually dropped it. Maybe hoping to try and find him within the pit, but instead, it hasn't really helped him out too much at all. It's going to be Klaus to actually give the trap anymore.
Either way, though, when they cross him, they have to respect him with the operator in hand. And look at this flash setup, waiting for it. The success has been there almost every single time for Crew. And here it is, Kesnit popping his ult. And, well, the success is not there this time. That much is very clear. Angel, though's gone down.
Oh, I don't think he saw him. Like, Klaus just tunnel visioned in, didn't even realize there was a player there. Mazzino has been able to find one back. It's turned into this 2v2, make that 3v2, as they're going to be able to get that res online. The aggressive push coming through Xiao, just taking a deep angle, a bit of a surprise position for them as they look to walk into the site. And his teammate will actually shoot just to try and not give it away. It's now left to the Clutch King again. The first one comes for free, trying to isolate it, and he pulls it off once more. Xiao in clutch situation.
Wow, Artist, an opportunity.
Neither of them can get this opening kill.
It's those little angles, but they get the second. Zipan has this time the opportunity given, converted. They are sticking around.
There's 3 players.
With an op, with utility, with Zipan firing off nades. Now players are trapped in corners and destroyed. That possible FPX. They've got one of the more successful attacking rounds that we've seen of them. They, remember, closed out the last half with the Prime Gaming flawless on their attack, and now an opening duel ×2. Zipan in there with it. This is looking like it could be it for Crew. Nags holding on with one more frag, but they need so much more to go their way. The defuse has to be attempted soon, and that orb is going to be fading away. The push perfectly timed. Nags is alone. 2 players to root out, no time, nothing to block vision, and he is going to be swung and dealt with. 9-3, and FPX come all the way back into Icebox, taking it in overtime. This push down middle from Crew, it's a decent adaptation. They've lost so much control information, so they try to recover, but try is the key word. They're getting absolutely torn to shreds and having to leave this sprint back towards the site, but Angel's already there. He's waiting for them, and now they know this player has to be in the orb.
Maybe there's some sort of miracle. It's now up to Mazzino, and he gets nothing done as well. Nice round from Angel, but more.
Everybody else making their way through middle. The reveal should let them see through those smokes behind the boxes and confirm some information on where the players are, but that snake bite down inside the orbit, it slows them somewhat. Sagetsu up and over, and now looking to get a little bit more aggressive, moving into lamps, taking a ton of control with the nade that was down. They're seizing it off just on their utility. The trades are actually fantastic as they swing into show! What? 3 headshots with the Guardian! They don't know where the last man is.
They're just going to play this crossfire and almost wait for him to go back and try and attempt the defuse. He is watching for Heaven. They get halfway, in fact, just waiting for anybody to try and peek him. The first going down, maybe expecting the other to be a little bit further away. And now he's going to wait for the peek. Nax actually pulls it off. I thought they had him dead to right.
You've got weaker weapons, and leave your rifle on the A site. The thing is, Nags is about to have a tough fight. Player coming in through spawn might just spot him. Oh, good timing for him and a solid connection. That gives them at least bathroom to hold on to for a while.
Yeah, there's still an opportunity to rotate back through the TP, but they're going to try and put pressure onto him instead. Basically allowing them to get into an after-plant position, but still, in terms of player advantage, there's a good chance. You're going to see the rotation coming through from behind when it comes to Ardis. It's just whether the time is even there or if he's even needed. Zipan's just going to shut it down alongside Saigetsu, and they know exactly, well, maybe not exactly, they know roughly
where he is.
They know roughly. And all the other 3 players are actually just sort of cornered in the back lines.
Plans coming through for 3, and here's a showstopper!
Oh, no.
Massive value found, put right between the 2 of them, but Klaus, he's not happy with how this one's going. He wants to rewrite the ending. Some teammates coming to help. The Seekers on the way, spamming through to try and get the kill. And the res to Kesnet gives them the numbers. Now the Viper's Pit comes into play. They should be able to close in on the site, use that as cover to get this plant on down. A showstopper doesn't find anything. Crew are putting it all on the line here. They want this win. There's only 2 players left to find, and now they know where both of them are. But they still need to take them down and get the defuse, and they'll do just that. Time close, but I don't think it's close enough.
It was getting there. It was definitely pistols. And on the other side, we've still got a Spectre, so neither side really in a comfortable position here, although I guess if Zipan's just going to keep hitting shots like that, it really doesn't matter.
Well, that's the thing, right? You can have all your plans, but oh, okay, that push a little early. The flash hadn't popped, and when it did, okay, that's a nasty recovery by Zipan. The fact that they're able to find those kills on long, shut down half the push, cut that in half, and then still you get Zipan dive in, grab himself the kill from behind, and now, well, ooh, they pass the weapon over. They've gotten it into the hands of Sagetsu. What a good teammate. We got 3 players looking to come through spawn, and Tom, they're all coming from exactly the same angle, the same doorway, in fact.
Worked last time.
It did. This might be a bit of a different scenario, though. Look at the crossfire in play. The swing is caught. Great peek by Klaus. He's holding it the entire time. And with the wall up,
no.
This should be easy. They've got the cover to stop him breaking it. They can just defuse. We could do, but I think that advantage has to be pretty significant before anything's really going to be put on the line. They've even gotten an orbital strike out of the defensive side. Considering the round that's in it, I'd almost consider that to be a success. A very powerful ultimate taken out of their hands. But A, that's allowing a much heavier stack on the B side with 3 players here. No utility, but that nade goes in. It's on top of a volley, and he's through. Zipan has made these pushes happen before. This time, Delzic's wise to it, but he loses his life through the wall. 10 seconds left. They've got to get on the site and plant this spike here and now. Zeno not able to stop it. And the other player a little bit too far away. I don't think he has any sort of chance. And now it has to just be the kill that Xiao ends up on top of. Again, Xiao picks up a round for FPX.
The operator.
Oh. Angel with a kill through. Oh, come on!
Okay. Right.
My round, by the way.
Yeah, the classic, you know, there's a smoke, so I'm going to spam it twice with a vandal.
Yep. Yep. I've seen that one many times before.
Yeah, it's a
normal strat.
All planned.
Wow, I mean, you come into this round and try to bounce back, and that's what you're met with immediately.
Oh, what's the plan here? I think he was hoping that maybe somebody would get caught. What are these kills? Every single one of them straight BS. Mazino, those actually made this a little bit more interesting. He's going to fall back, utilize the Tiger. They know where he is at least, and he's just got himself his third. Somehow this is now starting to look possible. He even peeks in and takes out one more, leaving it all down to Nags. A chance to try and get something done. Zipan Lobus I get to. Can't really push off of this, although I say that. The players through mid have just run through. Nightfall already in, and a nice shot from Zipan to start. But again, the trades are there.
Down A.
Fantastic frag coming through from Artis. He has the spike with him, and the ability to TP here, especially as they're being hunted down by these Seekers. Found another kill, leaving just these final two. The players' positions are well known. And it looks like they tried to feign the rotate, but crew are, well, they're very much ready for it. With a retake wall down on B, they can feel pretty comfortable if they do have to go back there. And obviously they've left Kesnet to rotate around and just hold on to that control. Especially with him tucked in on long. FPX have no way of knowing this, but with 20 seconds left, they're running into a stack. That angle's being held by Nags. And they've got nothing to help them get over here.
Last player standing.
It's not going to work out. Mazino over the last couple of rounds.
Making their way in, and he's gone. Spike in hand. He's in lamps, and he's got a kill with the stinger. That's disgraceful, disgusting. FPX on the site, but they're still given the option to go back. This TP is not being used. It feels like neither of these teams are fans of changing their mind. When they commit to a site, they commit.
The thing is as well, Nags again being able to hold on to that Shower's control. And the rest of his teammates almost just trying to make a distraction while he goes for this push. Timing almost perfect, but what? How does Xiao still manage to get that kill? He's given them an opportunity. He will eventually go down now. It's left on to Zipan, and he can't finish things off. In fact, it's the utility of Kesnet that grants them an advantage.
Molly over right away, the pistol round, Molly lineup. This is a fast play if ever I've seen one. The B site under threat. It doesn't look like they'll be able to hold on to control of Hook all too bailing out of there with a shorty in hand, but Artis is cleaning house. 4 frags for him, and the round goes to FPX, a pistol giving them that crew. 3 players coming down through long. Angel, well, he's going to be isolated thanks to that smoke, but the distraction of the spam is perfect. A double for the IGL, turning to 3. The spike's down in the open, and the last man on the... I was under a little bit of pressure here, having to fall back completely. A molly through Seekers. They're burning up a ton of... Well, burning up Kesnet. Apparently that rifle's recovered, and they know that that's a coveted weapon. It's coming at a cost, though, trying to cancel it out. Mazino is claiming scalps. And look at the lurk in mid. Klaus, he's missed! Now the rifle's coming back. Artis will be shut down, though. A 1 versus 3 in the end for
these individual plays.
Well, part of the double kill with the showstopper earlier on. That was decent. But I agree. Even the Viper's pits and so on, they've been shut down. Here come the Seekers. And nothing to be found. Xiao is coming up to support. Orbital strikes on its way, forcing Mazino into the open. And that's where the spike shall remain. What a spray control from...
A little bit close, and actually he's going to pop the Viper's pit.
Run.
This might be gone instantly, but no. Showstopper gets nothing. Xiao has now found a kill onto Delzik. That's going to be the smoke's gone, but Mazino just about gets away with it. This is so scrappy. This is almost looking like a DM session at this point with just FPX pushing through that TP. They've left Artis behind, though.
He's inside the orb. He has a flash to play with, but now the Viper's pit's gone up. He's going to try to sneak up close. Klaus was ready, and he was already decayed so much from walking through that orb. Made it so easy. Now the spike is on its way, and it should be planted easily.
Yeah, Wall giving them the cover. Rotation coming around from Saigetsu, though, a long one at that. I feel like it's being watched, though, or at least it was for a second. Kesnet back in the corner. I don't know if he's necessarily going to check for this. This might be a way back into the round. He's actually going to jump out to check. He's now just attacked, but Saigetsu's so low. Goes down to a blast pack. It's unfortunate.
Deciding factor on that.
They're still going to know that someone's behind the smoke. And actually, they have cleared that angle. They've used an orbital strike to force Angel into the open. Zipan trying to fight this one. It's not looking like the prettiest of battles, but he does have support. And in fact, he's going to go in with a showstopper, trying to find the kill, but Mazzino full sprinting. W Gaming has joined the server. And now Xiao left with everything to do, but he is doing an incredible job until Kesnick comes in from behind.
I'll say ambitious. As soon as that wall goes up, he decides to just dive in, but it works out. The frag is...
Catches him with the blast pack just seconds before.
That's perfect. Up on top of the wall here. Max has a chance. Another blast pack to push them off, but ultimately it's only running the clock down by a few seconds. Not enough! But Zipan's caught him. It kept him there. Through the smoke. How many of these kills will be? They know that Nags can get on top of that wall. They're fully aware, but the flash that's about to come through might catch them off guard. Nags is taken down, so evidently it did not. And now an ultimate through, clearing out middle, seeing there's practically no one there unless they're very far away. Time might become an issue here. The barrel spotted. Another frag. And now the orb has to be pushed on if they're to have any chance of denying this. They need to tap it right here and now. The nade will come through. And on the back of that, Saigetsu is going to try to destroy them, try to bait them as they come back on into this angle. And now he's around the left. It's beautiful for Saigetsu. An 11th found.
Massive hold from Crew early. We've seen these aggressive plays moving out. They've got the lurk on the side of Nags. Just going to be throwing out the nade already, though. It's going to be the spam through the wall that gets the second kill. A huge advantage here for FPX once again. And while there needs to be a hero on the Crew side.
Oh, the timing. Angel was caught watching two different angles, but he peeked out just in time to see this Sage in the form of Nags make his way out. They know that he's on his way. The boombot's coming through. It's not really going to do anything. It actually does get one of them to shoot it, though, as they make their way towards the side. Oh, caught with his utility. He was still taking his weapon back out. Blast back through, swing on the back. Zipban's for 3 and a nade. Oh, it's seeking him out. It's on top of him. And the round is done, as is the game. FPX take this one convincingly 2-0.
Yeah, a solid performance from them in the end. A great comeback in map number 1. And again,